সুন্দরী তোমার মনটা দিয়ে যাও তাড়াতাড়ি এসে যাও তোমার মনটা দিয়ে যাও তাড়াতাড়ি এসে যাও
Welcome to my channel. So today, as you guys can see, I am doing a more Desi type of look, so Bangladeshi type of look. I am Bangladeshi. For a lot of you guys that don't know, I am from Bangladesh, and I'll put the description about where Bangladesh is from, what Bangladesh is if some of you do not know, down below so you can know exactly where it's at. I'll link it to Wikipedia so you guys could research on where I am actually from. So I am doing a BOISHAKI. I always say BOISHAKI Mela. I guess that's the, you know, the non-Desi side of me that doesn't really understand the full meaning of BOISHAKI. So it's basically Bengali New Year, and I celebrated it once in Bangladesh with my family, and it was a blast because everyone went and ate ilishmas and porta. And yeah, I'll link all that down below too if you guys do not know what all that is. Some exciting news. I am doing a collaboration with Sharifa, Irene, and Nabila. They are my most favorite YouTubers here on YouTube. And they are also Bangladeshi like me. And they created their own version of BOISHAKI, the Bangladesh New Year versions of, you know, makeup looks and what they would wear, and basically their own concept and style, and the looks are super beautiful. I will put in a clip so you guys could see it. You guys will watch the videos and become obsessed just like me. And yeah, we decided all to do our own versions of BOISHAKI looks, and I think their looks are just stunning. I love how diverse we are. Even though we're all Bangladeshi, I just love how different we are with style, and it is pretty amazing. So their channels are all linked down below. You guys gotta check out their, you know, their channels because they're amazing. I went for a more modern, traditional, no, not traditional, non-traditional vibe. I got inspired by the space buns from all the festivals that were going on, and I wanted to incorporate it into my BOISHAKI look because a lot of the times for BOISHAKI everyone throws really nice festivals, so I thought, okay, festival hair would be nice and fun, you know, kind of grasping that from the festival season that we're in right now. And then I went ahead and did the trend of the rhinestones under the eyes because it's trendy, and I wanted to be modern and trendy at the same time and incorporate it with some classic sari vibes. And the sari that I am wearing, it's Jamdani, which is also a very classic look with Bengalis. And what makes this sari very modern is that it's in, you know, it has like rhinestones on it, and then it has a border attached to it. Most classic Jamdanis are just the fabric. They don't have anything else to it. So that's also what I did. And I just added some glitter and the lashes, and I added on a black tip because most people would wear red tip, and red is like a big thing for BOISHAKI, but I wanted to be a little edgier and different, so that's why I did this. And then I went ahead and did like more of a berry lip just so I wouldn't be cliche and do red. Not that that's a problem. I'm totally into the traditional classic look, but I tend to always gear towards more trendier and modern vibes mixed with tradition. That's just my style. So if you want to know how I got this look, you guys keep on watching. Okay guys, so I'm going to start off with my Shade and Light palette. I love this palette because it's super neutral and it's perfect to do any type of look. I'm going to go in with this light brown color, and I'm going to use this as my transition color. And I'm going to go in pretty thick with my transition color. I'm going to smoke it out really well because I definitely want to do a smoky eye for this look. Keep in mind that I already do have on my brows, and I already have a eyeshadow primer on my eyelids as I'm doing this, and you need to use eyeshadow primer just to make sure your eyeshadow goes on nice and evenly and not streaky. Next, I'm going to go ahead and use this darker brown color to deepen the crease, and the reason why I use a darker color is just to make the crease look much more like deep set, and the more deep set your eyes look, then the bigger I feel like they look. It just looks good on my eye shape. I'm sorry, I don't know the names of these colors, and even if I did know them, they would be very hard to pronounce. So hopefully you guys are still able to follow along. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this black color and focus it only on the outer crease. I love to add black to my outer crease because I just feel like it gives the eyes a very sultry, sexy look. I'm going to take this Stila Magnificent. It's basically a liquid eyeshadow, but it's glitter, and it's in the color Rose Gold. This item is amazing. It's gorgeous. It goes on so pigmented. The only thing I would say is if you put on too many layers, it does start to crack off, you know, throughout the day, and it'll fall on your lashes and stuff like that. But I was just putting a lot of layers on because I don't know, sometimes I don't know when to stop. So basically what I'm doing with this product is I'm basically cutting a crease into my eyeshadow crease, and I'm just making it a nice little straight line and just bringing it all the way across the eyelid, but not all the way. And then in this shot, I am taking a black powder, again, black eyeshadow, and I'm just basically blending out any of the harsh lines from the rose gold. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I like it to look all nice and blended and fresh. I do not like harsh lines, you guys. Next thing I want to do is add some eyeliner. I'm using the NYC liquid eyeliner. The other good thing for NYC liquid eyeliner is NYX, because I know NYC might be sold out in a lot of areas or not selling in America anymore. I don't know why they did that. But I'm basically going to do a dramatic cat eye. And the reason why I'm doing a dramatic cat eye is because I'm going to wear some dramatic lashes. If you're new here, I do my eyeshadow always before I do my foundation because I don't like when eyeshadow falls out on my foundation. It just makes me look muddy. So I'm taking the Farsali Care Unicorn Essence here, and this is basically a serum slash primer, and it really hydrates your skin. And I need to do a review on this item, but it is amazing. It really does make my foundation look flawless and almost like I have like no pores. It's an amazing product. As for foundation, I'm going to go ahead and do the KEVYN Sensual Skin Enhancer, and I'm going to mix it with the primer just to liquefy the skin enhancer because that skin enhancer is very, very thick, and you have to mix it with some type of primer just so it can go onto your face a little bit less full coverage, because then it can just be a little too cakey. But once you mix it with the primer, it goes on flawless, and it's probably one of the most amazing foundations I've used because the way it looks on your skin is just like, wow, like KEVYN knew what he was doing when he made this foundation, this Sensual Skin Enhancer. It comes in a really small container because you basically just need a very small amount of it to cover your face. And now I'm just going in with the kabuki brush, and I'm just going to apply the foundation all over my face, just nice and evenly. This is a little too light for my skin tone, but the foundation is very interesting. It actually warms up to your skin tone after a couple of minutes. So guys, this is like a key step. You gotta go over your foundation with a damp beauty blender. This is what's gonna give you that flawless, amazing canvas, is a damp beauty blender. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do some concealer. First, I'm gonna use this Tarte Shape Tape concealer, and I'm gonna use it to clean up my eyeliner because, you know, I want my eyeliner to be so sharp it can cut anybody. Is that even like terminology, but you know what I mean. I want it to be super sharp. And then I'm just going to go ahead and take the same concealer and I'm just going to pop it underneath my eyes to give me a nice highlighting effect and to cover up any type of baggage that I have. And you know what? I go a little light, you guys, because I do like it to brighten up my eye, especially if I use a lot of eyeshadow. I'm definitely going to go with something that's very light, a very light concealer. I will probably try to get some stuff that's a little bit more closer to my skin tone, but as of right now, I am super satisfied with super bright concealer. And the best way to blend out concealer is using a beauty blender. Of course, I find it's always less crease on me if I use a beauty blender, but if I use like a brush, I will definitely see creasing. So just make sure you're using a damp beauty blender for most of your blending issues or for your finishing issues. Now I want to go ahead and set this foundation. You are going to a BOISHAKI festival, or if you're going out and about, you know, it is summertime, so you don't want your stuff slipping all over the place. So you definitely want to set it. I'm just going to set mine with the MAC Mineralize finishing powder, and I love this powder. It makes everything look flawless on your face. I feel like this is an ultimate MAC favorite, so just go ahead and get a little puffy brush and just dip it in and you know, take it all over your face. Now I'm going to go ahead and move on to contour. I usually do cream contour, but today I'm just going to do some powder contour because it would be just a little bit easier. I'm taking the Anastasia contour kit in light medium, and I'm taking the color Fawn. I think, no, actually, you know what? I think it's the color Havana, and I'm just using Havana, and I'm just going to go all over my face and contour my cheekbones, kind of fill in my, you know, forehead. I don't go too heavy on the forehead because I do have a small forehead. I just go a little light on the forehead just to give that area color and just to bring dimension. And now moving on to my under eye, I am just going to use all the colors I used in my crease on the top, and I'm going to use them on my under eye. And then I'm going to finish it off with lining the eyes with that black shadow just to make my eyes look super, super dramatic. At this point, I also do pop on some rhinestones onto the center of my lower lash line. I just use a rhinestone and lash glue. Sorry I couldn't show you guys because I don't know what happens to my clips sometimes. I just get turned completely out of frame and then I can't show you guys. So now I'm moving on to highlighting my skin. And you know, highlighter is my favorite concept, so I decided to do a two-step highlighting method. First using a cream product, and after using a cream product, I layered on a more powdery product on top, and the result was amazing. I loved it. It just looked flawless, and the glow was more natural and not so like, sometimes, you know, some highlighters can be streaky and it can look very like textury, but I feel like once I use the liquid highlighter, it just took away that crazy texture. And I'm using the Algenist liquid drops, liquid concentrated drops for my cream part of the highlighter. And then as powder part, I'm using the highlight from LimeCrime. This is my new obsession of highlighting because it's so easy. They have gold, peach, and pink in a highlighter. And I'm like, okay, I'm feeling gold today. I'm feeling peachy today. I'm feeling pink today. So I'm really, really enjoying how simple this highlight palette is by LimeCrime. And once I'm done applying that glow, I'm going to put on some blush, and this is the Bobbi Brown blush in Plum. I love Bobbi Brown. She has the best blushes. I think her blushes are very underestimated, but she does have really good pigmented blushes that go on like, you know, butter. I told you guys that I was going to go in for the dramatic eyelash look. So I'm using the Lily lashes in Mykonos. These are some of the best mink lashes. They're very pricey, but they're great because you can actually wear them quite a few times. And then I'm just going to go ahead and line my lips. I'm going to go ahead and line my lips with the MAC NIGHTMOTH, and then I'm going to pair it with a Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Beau 5. I don't know if that's how you say it. And once I'm done doing that, I did add all my Bengali jewelry, and I added a black deep. I'm sorry I didn't get to film those things. I guess I started filming for so long and then I just started to get out of the frame because I'm not used to filming for so long. This look took me a while to film because I was perfecting the glitter. And yeah, I hope you guys do like this look, and I'm going to include a couple of shots of me and then the girls, so enjoy.